Hi there. Good morning. And Dr. Bob Flower with your Tuesday, August 2nd, 2011 Master Pattern Report. Well, sorry we missed you last week. Things have been very, very hectic. And things are happening with the Master Pattern as well. That's very, very promising. So last week, if you remember, the week before, we had been calling for a drop in silver. We were looking at a $35 level and possibly even lower. On the 20th, it did drop down as low as $37.20 off of that almost $41 level. We did have a put option at that time, but it wasn't. We didn't make any money on it. We were looking for a bigger drop than that. Still may happen, but. We did see a drop of some degree, and we think it's going to stay in this range, even if it does go down to that $35 level. You're going to see between 35 and 40 for a while here. The patterns are just not. The timing is not there. Right, the price is there, higher price, but the timing for that price is not there. And that's part of how this whole master pattern operates. It's a function of time and price, but that move together, except that because of interfering patterns, it doesn't necessarily happen till things are clear. Okay. Read my books. It gives a little better description of how things function and how the master pattern works. But the algorithm is still right on target. Okay, this week we're looking at moves with the S&P and and with silver on the 3rd. That's tomorrow, and on the 9th. Okay. We think we think that the silver will more than likely drop, and the S&P, we are definitely short the S&P. We still haven't had our down signal on silver yet. All of the others, the commodities, have indicated tops and are on a down cycle. So so let's put silver aside for a while, because it just seems to be very indifferent as to what's going on and to the levels, and concentrate on the S&P, which we are going to be going short today. We're going to be buying some put options and spreads and what we call double butterflies, which are doing very, very well for us, exceptionally well. Another stock that we are looking at very seriously, and we want to take a position in it pretty soon here, is Chesapeake Oil. We think that it's a good company. We see a lot of activity in the master pattern. Its master pattern, and we like it, and we think it may be a boomer. We could see conceivably, I don't know, maybe a buyout. We're looking at something here. Okay, so we're going to report to you on that. We do believe that we will be taking some options, call options on that as well. Okay. All right. Now the debt ceiling. Of course, this has all been manufactured. There's no way we're going broke, even if we don't have this bill passed. That's ridiculous. And for my money, they shouldn't have settled, because the worst thing that would have happened is we would have paid all of our essential bills, and the superfluous bills would have gone unpaid, like Congress and their income. To me, they should have used this point to knock everybody out of the box, bring in the amendment to the Constitution, made that a major point, and staggered the increase. Now the curious thing is here, and I have to give them credit. This whole idea about this commission, which usually is a bunch of nonsense, I'll give them credit for this. What they're doing here, and I'm not sure it's legal, but what they're doing here is they're building a sort of Damocles, and they're saying that, you know what, we're going to have this, we're going to have this committee, and they're going to make recommendations. And if they don't make recommendations to cut X amount of dollars, then these other cuts are automatically going to go into place, cuts we don't like. So what they're saying is, you know, we don't trust ourselves, and we're afraid of each other, and we're afraid to make an individual commitment. So we're going to do it collectively, and this is how we're going to do it. We're going to back into it. And then we're going to tell the people we have no choice because this is the law. This is what we've set up. In other words, if sufficient cuts aren't mandated by this commission, then there are definite cuts, drastic cuts that have to occur on both sides of the fence. Well, you know, it's a little bit innovative. I mean, you know, I'll give them credit for that. Not too much credit, but I'll give them credit for that. And I will say that we are moving a little bit in the right direction. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. I'm looking at this master pattern for, you know, politically. Oh, excuse me, that must be Obama. Hold on a second. It is, but I'm going to have to take him later. Forgive me for just a second. Okay, so what I think is going to happen is that nothing's going to happen really of any great consequence, and I think you are going to see a major third-party move by next election. And you know that Mayan 2012, what is it, 12/21, 2012, where the world's going to change? I think that's what you might see. I think you're going to see, you know, a contentious election next year, but there's going to end up being a third party, a major third party, with people who are totally disgusted at the gutless wonders and the broken system and their lack of not wishing to go. And I think what may happen is the movement for an amendment bringing about a balanced budget may go down, and that may be the cause of it. You know, I think people are. I mean, you know, people are thoroughly sick and tired and fed up of this you know, political nonsense. And it's, you know, it's just incredible to me. I mean, when I'm out giving lectures and whatnot all the time, you know, especially with my campaign, and how stupid not only they are, but people who are, you know, avowed Democrats or Republicans or conservatives or liberals, you know, sticking to their guns regardless of how valid their position is. You know, I mean, it's common sense. You know? Just clear your mind, be objective, which is apparently not a very easy thing for a lot of people to do. You know, do you want programs that are going to work? Yeah, but you know what? But you're a Democrat, or you're a Republican, or you're a liberal, or you're a conservative. We can't have programs for that. Well, if they work, why not? Why not, moron? I mean, this is ridiculous. What a way to run a country. What a way to run a life. I mean, it's just plain stupid. Okay, so we got the August 3rd and August 9th. We got some big moves. Don't ask me which way, folks. I know the S&P. I've been telling you right along. August 10th is a day to watch. That's next week. We know that something big. We're going to learn together on the August 10th. But we're definitely short the S&P. Have a great week.